think this will work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is draw something. Um, how many of you guys play video games? What device do you play your video games on?
A phone on the Nintendo.
Phone on a Nintendo?
Xbox or PS4
Okay, if you're on an Xbox or PS4, how do you see the game?
on the screen.
On a screen. Everything has a screen. This box here is going to represent our screen. It could be a computer screen, it could be a phone screen, it could be the Nintendo screen, it could be anything. So, what we have on the inside are our pixels. And our pixels are how our character moves around. Now, we're going to make a very basic game first. All right. So, we're going to program inside the box, one box with all the little ones. We're not going to program outside the box because that would be our character jumping outside of the screen, like a Scooby Doo episode. So we don't have Scooby Doo here jumping out of the TV screen. We're going to program in here. Now, what is something video games have, or any game? How do you know how to play?
Oh, buttons.
And buttons. So they have controls,
Switches.
switches. Do they have instructions? They do. They have a lot of stuff. Um, now I want you to jump to social studies. Think about a map. What do you see when you look at a map? What was that?
Places.
Places you can go. What else do you see on a map? Visualize that in your mind. You can see roads and you can see places you can go in a few words. What else do you see? What about a key? Do you have a key that tells you what all the little pictures mean? Because otherwise, you see all these different triangles. Like, what is that for? Why is that one red and this one's green? Why is that one upside down? What's this dot for? So the key tells you what all the little pictures are? All right. What else do you have on a map that's really important besides the key and all the roads and the name of your towns?
Well,
If you want to get from point A to point B, how do you know where to go?
the GPS directions.
What if we're looking at a paper one and it can't say the directions to us?
Well, what is it called again?
I
Well,
think
it tells you how many miles you have to
how
exit.
many miles you have to go. Yeah, that does tell you how many miles you go. How do you know which direction you're going?
It says it like this.
A compass rose on a paper map? Okay, we need something similar to a compass rose. Um, let's design this game for someone in kindergarten, okay? Or someone, say I've got a friend from Germany and they don't speak English, not yet, but I can teach them left and right. That'd be pretty easy to teach, right? Left, right. All right, so I'm going to look at here and I'm going to say this is my right side and this is my left side. Do you know why I'm going to do that? What if somebody was standing on this other side? Would the left and right be the same as me looking at it? It'd be different, wouldn't it? But if they know this side has to be left, would that help with them playing the game? All right. What about if I want to move these directions? Think about what I had you do with your behind your chairs. What could I say?
Forward.
Forward or
Backwards.
backwards? Okay. So if we tell the person, see, that's kind of creating my own compass rose, aren't I? Forwards, backwards, left, right. Now, when you play a game and you've got all those buttons, and you press the beginning button, you have to have a start location, don't you? So we need to have a place. Some of my other students says that in some games it's spawning. It's where your character shows up. Minecraft's the same way. All right, so we had to decide. We're the game creator. Where should we put the start? Does it matter? It's our game. Who wants to pick? Somebody come point to a square and tell me that's going to be the starting point. You want to? All right. Come show me where our starting point is going to be. because it's our game. All right. Now I put a star there, but how do you know that means start? You don't know that except for me telling you. We're going to make a key. The key will be our commands. So just like you have a key for a map, we're going to have a key which will equal our commands. So we're going to have a move forward, we'll have a move backwards, we'll have a move right, and a move left. And we want to tell them where the start is. All right. So I'm going to label all of these. And I did the abbreviations because if we're going to write algorithms, we don't want to have to write those words over and over, do we? That would be a lot of writing. And programmers like to do things an easy way. If they've already written the program once, they're going to create a function or something so they can just call it up. So we're going to make this easy for us because we don't want this to be a complicated game, do we? We're going to save that for later. Pardon me? Oh, it is background. Oops. Thank you. I don't know why I wrote background. That's funny. I don't know where that came from. All right. I'm going to make this a coloring game. So I'm going to add a symbol that means to fill in. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to pick a couple of squares that we're going to fill in. Now come here. I'm going to have you pick. Just show me one box and I'm going to color it in. You come pick the box. Then you're going to pick a box and then my last one. So everyone's been up here. One box each. And it does not matter which box. Pick one of these boxes and we'll color it in. Just put your finger on it. All right. Thank you. That's one of them. All right. One more. Any box. Okay. Now, if this was slightly bigger, I would write my instructions, but I'm going to verbally tell you guys. So the goal of our algorithm is to start at the star and work our way until we're able to come to each one of these and say we've colored it. Okay? Now, you can write an algorithm vertically like this or horizontally. Since I'm on a smaller table, I'm going to do it horizontally. Whichever way you decide to do it, just be consistent. So I'm going to start right there, and I am going to use my cap as my game piece. Now, I can go anywhere on here. I can't go diagonal on this, and I can't go outside. So which directions can I go? I can go to the right. What else can I do? I can move down or backwards. Okay. Can I go left? No. That's jumping out of the screen. Can I move forward? Okay. So let's start our algorithm. Which direction do you guys want me to go? Somebody's going to have to say it really loud. I can go right or backwards. What do you guys want me to do?
Right.
All right. I'm going to move. Right. Thank you. Now what am I going to do? I've moved right. Have I finished everything? Have I gotten to all my colors? All right. Which way should I go? What was that? You want me to go this way? Backwards? Okay. Move backwards. All right. What would you like me to do now? Move backwards again. All right. So what do we see in my box? So what command do I need now? Do I have anything in my box? The fill in symbol. So let's go ahead and put that right here. So that tells the person to fill it in. All right. So I've moved here and then I've filled it in. Which way do you guys want me to go? Right? Move right. What do I do now? Look inside the box. Fill it in. I know. Yeah, we're going to do this little symbol. Now, which way would you like me to go? Backwards. And fill in. That's great. Is that the only way we could play the game? We could go any different way, couldn't we? We could even go back and forth over ourselves, as long as we stay inside the designated walls, right? So that is creating a paper program. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to give you my markers, and you're going to draw a square on your table. It could be about this size. I think this is working the best, which is equivalent to my ginormous hand. All right. And then you don't have to write the key commands, since I have them and I'll put them on the whiteboard just to save some space. Then you're going to write an algorithm. Cool? All right.